Secrets of Coins, revealing the rare coins in history, disclosed.
1943, the year America's 1-cent coin changed forever. During World War II, copper was urgently needed for ammunition and military supplies. So the U.S. Mint made a historic switch. They produced the 1943 Lincoln cent out of steel coated with zinc, creating one of the most unique and fascinating coins in American history. The famous 1943 steel penny. Support our effort, subscribe, like, and share so we can bring you more amazing videos like this and help you uncover treasures hiding in your pocket change. Now let's dig into why this tiny silver-colored penny has captured the attention of collectors for decades. The 1943 steel penny is instantly recognizable. It shines like silver but is magnetic, unlike any other Lincoln cent before or after. Designed by Victor David Brenner, its obverse still features President Abraham Lincoln, while the reverse has the classic wheat ears framing the words 1 cent. But instead of warm copper, this one's made from a steel core with a thin zinc coating, weighing 2.7 grams, lighter than the usual copper version's 3.11 grams. More than 1 billion of these coins were struck across 3 mints: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. You can identify where yours came from by the mint mark below the date. No letter for Philadelphia, D for Denver, and S for San Francisco. Because of the massive production, a regular 1943 steel penny isn't rare. Most are worth 10 to 25 cents in circulated condition. But when you find one in brilliant uncirculated condition, things get exciting. A 1943 steel penny graded MS67 can bring $250 to $500, while the finest examples, MS68 and higher, have sold for $2,000 to $5,000. Now here's where it gets legendary. Some 1943 pennies were accidentally struck in copper instead of steel. A few leftover copper planchets from 1942 got mixed in by mistake. These 1943 copper cents are among the rarest and most valuable coins in U.S. history. Only a few dozen are known to exist. The 1943 copper penny from the Philadelphia Mint sold for over $1.7 million, and the 1943 D copper penny from Denver went for an incredible $175 million at auction. Imagine that, a penny worth more than a luxury home. Even the San Francisco copper version is worth hundreds of thousands. These are the holy grails of coin collecting. But how can you tell if you have a steel or copper penny? Here's a quick test. If your 1943 penny sticks to a magnet, it's steel, common. If it doesn't, it could be copper, extremely rare. Be cautious though, some people have plated steel pennies with copper to fake the look. Those fakes will still stick to a magnet, giving them away instantly. There are also valuable error varieties for the 1943 steel penny, the 1943 D doubled mint mark, off-center strikes, and clipped planchets can each bring anywhere from $100 to $1.500 depending on condition. One spectacular 1943 S off-metal strike on a silver dime planchet sold for over $10,000, proof that these wartime coins still surprise collectors today. But beyond the money, the 1943 penny tells a deeper story, a story of American innovation during war. The U.S. Mint had to act fast to preserve copper for bullets and shell casings. In fact, some of the copper from earlier pennies literally went into making weapons used on the front lines. The new steel pennies symbolized America's unity and sacrifice, turning even pocket change into part of the war effort. After the war ended, the mint switched back to copper in 1944, using recycled shell casings, so each post-war penny carried a little piece of history too. Holding a 1943 penny today is like holding a fragment of that wartime spirit, resourcefulness, determination, and change under pressure. Collectors love finding bright, untarnished examples since most 1943 pennies developed dark spots or rust over time. Properly stored ones, those with a smooth, silvery luster, can bring $200 to $400, even without any errors. If you happen to find a 1943 penny in an old jar, don't dismiss it. Use a magnet test, check the weight, and look for mint errors. And if it doesn't stick to a magnet, take it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC right away. You might just be holding one of the rarest pennies ever struck. Collectors all over the world dream of finding that elusive 1943 copper cent, and some actually have. Imagine a coin minted by accident during wartime, traveling through decades of history, ending up in your pocket one day. That's the magic of coin collecting. And the 1943 penny is at the heart of that magic. So whether you have the common steel version or are lucky enough to discover the legendary copper one, your 1943 penny is a symbol of history, innovation, and maybe and just maybe fortune. Support our effort, subscribe, like, and share so we can continue bringing you more amazing videos that help you identify valuable coins hiding in plain sight. Because who knows? The next $1 million penny could be sitting right in your change jar.